There are also, I think this is not well known enough, so I'll just include this. Everybody knows mostly that when someone says unabashedly, well, it's all about me, and they act selfishly, that they may have some narcissistic traits. What is less familiar to people is that there's also a person who says, well, it's all about you. I'm really doing this for other people, but they still act selfishly. This also is a kind of narcissism that is probably more insidious and difficult for people to recognize. Nevertheless, it is in the world all over. So when somebody says, oh, I'm just doing this for you, or it's all about other people, or really I'm just helping other people, then you have to look at what it is they're actually doing and whether it benefits the other people or whether it seems to benefit themselves more. So this is where we've been talking about empathy, which arose as a mammalian innovation as part of the survival imperative of mammals, that they must know what is going on inside other mammals if they're to become successful mammalian parents, or the young are going to survive into the next generation. And partly because of that, we have this modeling mechanism which enables us to feel into other people. We can internally understand or feel what is their sensation, what is their emotion, what is their action feel like to them. And then we have a couple of later, more cognitive, more thinky kind of empathic mechanisms. One, the effortful cognitive projection of the self-perspective in space, and then the ability to adjust the balance between self and other so that a person can inhibit their own prepotent self-perspective. I'll leave you with one final thought, and then we'll go to questions. In terms of this modeling thing, when people, for instance, move rhythmically to music, say, when they tap their foot to a musical beat, they are exhibiting the modeling function of empathy, that when you hear a regular sound like this, your brain interprets it in terms of the motor action it would take to produce that sound. And that is why you see the behavior leaking out into people's actual motor movements. That they're modeling, well, what if my foot was hitting the ground at this tempo? That would make this sound. And that model leaks out into their actual behavior. So that when you notice yourself tapping or snapping your fingers or clapping to the beat, this is what it's from. It's from this ancient modeling empathy mechanism that allows you to model and feel into communicative signals coming from other people.